Let's get into today's trade. First of all, I broke a couple of my rules today. It's a good lesson, so I'll show you guys exactly what happened here. I was trying to go short here, so according to my plan from last night, I did mention right yesterday 9:19 p.m. I did mention that my rules won't allow me to trade in the middle of a range. Nevertheless, my plan for shorts was if price gets below this current demand and key level, I'll wait for new supply to be pulled back into for shorts. So that's what happened here. This was the demand level I was talking about, this 56.25. As you can see, we broke below it and then we pulled back into supply right here. And I was reading the footprint chart to gauge entries, and I tried three times. My other rule is after two red trades, you call it a day. I also went against that, so that's the second rule I broke. Let's go to the footprint, and I'll show you what I saw. So, but before we get to the footprint, this trend channel right here, I did miss that, and as you can see, we got supported right there. All right, couple factors for the opposite side, right? There's always two ways to look at a trade. If we, in hindsight, yeah, we had that support there. We had this key level right around here. You can see it was supported here, here, and then here. Double bottom. It looks good for longs too, but yeah, I have a short bias for some reason. All right, let's go to the footprint. So this is where I was trying the shorts. So a third mistake, I got into shorts right before 10 o'clock news, and this was my first stop here. So I got in, I saw the buying into the supply zone, all right, and I got in right here, short, very small risk. Initially green, that 10 o'clock news took me right out. Second entry was that 10 after seeing that 10 o'clock news push up and it could not rally. I waited, I believe, yeah, here I got back in, and then this stopped me out. High day break stopped me out, and I got in like again right after. It was terrible, terrible. Three entries in the same location, but I mean, like, see here the imbalance that I spoke about yesterday. We came back in and we had volume, so it was showing me the same thing three times. I'm not going to change the way I trade, but everything has to be taken into context. We are, like I said, in the middle of a range. There's a reason that my rule doesn't allow me to trade in the middle of a range because of these type of fake outs, you know? So, uh, let me pull something else up. Those that don't believe I'm taking these trades, these are my entries and exits. As you can see, three times I tried, I got stopped out all three times. Okay. Now, still going up. Um, for the long side, it wasn't clear. It wasn't clear an entry for me. The only thing that I can say is pre-market lows, right, which was right here. When that got broken, you can see a lot of volume came in. So I like to, one of my favorite type of trade to take is a breakout fail. So I would consider this a breakout fail, right? Positions get unloaded, people trying to get in, trying to buy the breakout. That's one of my favorite trades to take. But I was short biased. I am not going to lie. I was extremely short biased, which is terrible. We're not supposed to be biased at all, but it happens. So we take our lessons from it, and tomorrow's another day. All right, so I wanted to give you guys an update on what I talked about on my first trade. So again, I told you guys I like that fake breakout, right? So here we have it. We have two confluences here for this short. So we had this 15-minute supply zone that created yesterday. came back and tested that perfectly, rejected it. Now, also a second confluence would have been this pre-market high breakout, right? Now let's look at what happened on the footprint chart. This is the pre-market high, and look at the volume coming in, doubled on that breakout. Look at all the buying up here. Okay, see the buying, and then we small pullback, we pull back into that, retest that, and look at all the volume on the sell side come in. Perfect entry, perfect entry. And as you can see, we sell off. And then we even fill the imbalances on the way down. Imbalances created here, pull back into it, continue. Absolutely beautiful. But I didn't take this trade because after 2 red trades, I don't take any trades for the day. So, but note that down. I do want to make some more videos on exactly how I use these tools. So stay tuned for that. That's coming. I need some time to make those. And I wanted to say something else. The short that I took earlier, even if you're not reading the footprint, right? Let's say you're going for a normal trend continuation. You know, there's other confluences. Like we see the dojis on the 5-minute candles. Everybody knows what that means. You run a fib from previous high to the lows. See, we were in that 618 area. So there's confluences other than just the footprint on how this level came about. Supply, demand, fibs, key level, you want multiple confluences when you enter a trade. So also keep that in mind.